The signing took place in Rwanda during a quadripartite summit that was held on Wednesday that brought together Presidents Paul Kagame of Rwanda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni of Uganda, João Lourenço of Angola and Felix Tshisekedi of the DRC. This comes following a series of arbitrary abductions of Rwandan citizens on the Ugandan territory, while many have in recent months have been deported after spending months in the Ugandan jails, mostly ungazetted, where they have said they were tortured. During a press conference, President Paul Kagame thanked President Lourenço and President Tshisekedi for the work and wise counsel they put into the process of bringing President Museveni of Uganda and himself to resolve any problems that have been existing between the two countries, adding that Rwanda is ready to adhere to what was penned down.
As for our commitment, Rwanda's commitment to implementing or following the guidelines that will help us overcome a number of difficulties. I think we are not going to be found wanting in the process of respecting not only what is in the communique, but also respecting our brothers, the leaders who have brought us together to reach this understanding. And I think it is not very difficult to address any of the problems we have had. I don't think so. We maybe take a bit of time to understand this or understand that or understand each other, but I think we've already gone a long way in addressing that. So I have no problem and see no difficulty in Rwanda working together with President Lorenzo, President Tshisekedi, and more specifically with President Museveni of Uganda to address what we have agreed to address.
President Yoweri Museveni of Uganda also announced that they have agreed on different articles that, among other things, call for the two parties to refrain from engaging in actions that destabilize the other party, such as financing, training and infiltration of destabilizing forces. The agreement also calls on both countries to protect and respect the rights and freedoms of nationals of the other party residing or transiting in the national territory. The MoU, which was seen by RBA within Articles 2 to 4, stipulates the following. Refrain from actions conducive to destabilization or subversion of the territory of the other party and neighboring countries, thereby eliminating all factors that may create perception as well as that of acts such as financing, training and infiltration of destabilizing forces. Protect and respect the rights and freedoms of the nationals of the other party residing or transiting in the national territories in accordance with the law of that country. Resume as soon as possible the cross-border activities between both countries, including the movement of persons and goods for the development and improvement of the lives of the population. President Kagame added that they are going to address all the problems, and by doing that indiscriminately, the countries will get where they want to be.
I think the communique, the memorandum of understanding, addresses all these matters very clearly. And I don't think we should be picking and choosing what we implement and what we don't implement. If there are difficulties brought by trade not going on across the border, and there are also problems when people can't cross the border and go on one side or the other, then that becomes a problem. When you have people crossing the border and they are arrested on the other side of the border, that affects the movement of people and the movement of goods, and affects trade. So we are going to address all these matters simultaneously. We have to look at what is entailed in what we have signed to, that stipulates what we need to take care of, and by doing that indiscriminately, I think we will get there where we want to be.
Rwanda and Uganda are also expected to establish a commission for the implementation of the MoU. The committee will include a Minister for Internal Administration and heads of intelligence. This memorandum of understanding is expected to take effect immediately upon the signatures. Also present was the President of Congo-Brazzaville, Denis Sassou Nguesso. A similar summit was held on July the 12th at the invitation of Angola's President João Lourenço. The meeting was attended by President Paul Kagame, President Felix Tshisekedi of the DRC, and President Yoweri Museveni of Uganda.